Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, please make sure that bell is turned on. Make sure you click it because that makes sure YouTube notifies you every single time I put out a video. Today, I'm super excited to share this video topic. It is the top trending luxury and designer handbags for 2018. So I'm going to be sharing my knowledge of what is currently trending. So I've picked a total of 9 brands and they're in no particular order. They're actually, well, they're in an order, but they're in alphabetical order. That's how I'm going to do them. So it's not in order of like most trendy to not trendy. These are all, everything that I name is pretty much what I see is very on trend right now. So, brand number 1, Chanel. I love Chanel, you guys, and please stay tuned because I actually have a very fun unboxing coming up soon to this channel featuring nothing but Chanel. Chanel, honestly, they have nothing but classics. I feel like majority of their selections are timeless classic pieces, like their classic flaps, their reissues. The boy bag now is, you know, that's been out for not nearly as long as, you know, the reissue and the classic flaps, but the boy bag has definitely made its way through the trendy phase into the iconic, classic, timeless phase where I don't feel like that bag will ever go out of style. I feel like it's right along with their timeless pieces. Something that's really trendy, which has been very popular for a while, but I find that more and more people are like on the hunt and on the search for the Chanel mini rectangulars. The Chanel minis in particular, I feel like are getting more and more popular. More and more people are trying to get their hands on these bags. I personally own them, I love them, and I think they work really well to dress down and dress up as far as, you know, you could wear them out casual or on a date night, which I feel like majority of the people that do own Chanel mini rectangulars wear it as a date night bag. Another trendy bag is the Chanel Gabrielle bag, and the Gabrielle bag I actually recently did an unboxing with that my husband surprised me for Valentine's Day. But the Gabrielle bag is definitely something that's very trendy right now. I wouldn't consider this a classic piece of Chanel because there's still some people that, I don't know, don't really care for it or just aren't sure about it yet. But there are more and more people that are rocking this bag and that are loving this bag and find it so different and just like more edgy than the regular Chanel classic flap look, and people are starting to love this bag and gravitate more and more towards this bag, particularly in the metallic. So like the gold metallic and the silver, they have become really, really popular. And of course, the regular beige on top with the black hard calfskin leather on the bottom. One more piece from Chanel that I feel like is becoming more and more trendy are the clear plastic looking totes or backpacks. I personally think they're really, really cute. I just feel like the price tag should be sliced in half just because it's, you know, it's clear and it doesn't really look, I don't know. I feel like the price point is a bit high for these bags, but I don't hate it. I actually really, really like the look. I think it's very retro-y. It's really going in with the other trendy styles that I will be talking about in this video. Brand number 2, good old Dior, you guys. Oh my gosh. So the Lady Dior bag I'm just gonna talk about because everybody and their mama has this bag. Like, it is becoming so extremely popular, and this bag has been out for a while. It's definitely a timeless bag from Dior, but just now, I'd say like towards the end of last year and carrying on over to this year for sure, is the Lady Dior bag in the size, I feel like the size small and the mini, I feel like are the ones that are most popular and that I've seen a lot of bloggers and just people in general wearing. I personally don't own a Lady Dior yet, but I have been thinking about it, and I definitely want one in the future, not sure when, but I do want it to be like on a trip somewhere because I don't actually live by a Dior and I don't really want to contact a boutique to have one mailed. I kind of want the whole experience. I don't know, I'm just weird, but maybe like on a trip that I go with this year with my husband, we can stop at a Dior boutique and I can pick one out. They're totally in right now and I particularly love them in like that rose blush color and also the classic black but with the silver hardware. Oh my gosh, to die for. I've also seen that the Dior saddlebag is back, you guys, and I'm so bummed because I actually had this bag before. I had it in the vintage style and I sold it. I'm so sad. I don't remember if I sold it or I gave it away. I actually think I gave it away to, I don't know, my mom or something. I don't remember, but I did have the saddlebag and I no longer have it and I'm kind of sad about it because they are back and I loved the bag when I had it. Such a good piece. So you guys, if you guys can go on any pre-loved websites, I would do it right now because they're probably all gonna be going really, really fast. But I knew just a few months ago there were a bunch of saddlebags on pre-loved sites. Again, ever since Dior like showed their new collection and like the runway, it was all over the runway. I'm sure a lot of people saw that and just snagged those right up. I haven't checked, but I would be surprised if you guys found one, the logo one, in great condition for sale on a pre-loved site. The last thing I wanted to mention for Dior is the Diorama, but in the metallic styles. And like I mentioned before in the Chanel Gabrielle's with the metallics, I feel like metallics are really in right now and very, very trendy. I consider metallics classics, to be honest, like silver metallic, gold metallic. Like I feel like those can be timeless pieces as well, but for sure 2018 the metallics are back. I've seen them particularly in Chanel and Dior and it looks gorgeous in the Diorama. I've inserted pictures. Oh my gosh, I love that pink, so cute. Brand number 3, Fendi. Oh my gosh, I love Fendi so much and I'm so happy it's back in style. I actually have a venti bucket bag. It's vintage that I've had for a long time and I actually saw on the Fendi runway a Fendi bucket bag with the logos all over it and I was like, ah, I have one already. So yeah, the Fendi, I feel like their logo bags are totally in, like their logo totes and the logo bucket bags. I feel like bucket bags in general are in, like Chanel has them. Who else has them? Louis Vuitton. Like bucket bags are just in, but especially in Fendi. Or maybe I'm biased about the bucket bags because I have one, but no, like they're all over the runway. And like the Fendi totes, just anything with the Fendi logos all over it, it's in. Brand number 4, Goyard. You guys, I love Goyard. I'm such a fan. Their pieces are so unique and I just love how Goyard isn't really as popular as like a Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci brand, but I kind of love that about them. But one bag that I'm seeing more and more people going after and getting and showing off is the Goyard totes. And I particularly love them in the color. The green is just gorgeous. But yeah, I've been seeing more and more Goyard totes around and I'm happy for Goyard because I feel like they're finally starting to get some traction and become like really, really popular. I do still feel like they kind of have a long way to go as far as getting as popular as like Gucci. Like Gucci, for instance, they have been killing it ever since last year or maybe even the year before that. Like the Gucci Marmont design, like the whole transition and change that Gucci did is just blows my mind. It's probably my favorite brand. Ooh, I'm kind of like freaking out that actually slipped, but that might be my favorite brand currently. I wouldn't pick it out of like forever, my forever favorite brand, because that would probably be Chanel, but my favorite current, like, hot brand, you can't go wrong with anything Gucci right now, you guys. But back to Goyard. I'm super happy for them. Maybe that's one of their things. Maybe they don't care to be as, like, out there as, like, brands like Gucci and Louis and Chanel. I'm a fan of Goyard. I love their pieces. And I feel like these Goyard totes, it's something different from the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, because y'all know those are everywhere. No shade, because I have one personally, but they really are, like, just everywhere. I feel like everybody and their mom has them. Brand number 5, which I just recently mentioned, Gucci. I feel like brought back the belt bags and the fanny packs. I personally don't own one. I recently got one from Prada. I preferred Prada's in the belt bag version just because I really loved Prada's nylon fanny pack. I feel like it's more iconic and timeless, whereas I'm not too sure if the Gucci Marmont belt bags will be a timeless piece. However, they are very trendy and very popular and very hot right now. I feel like a lot of people have this belt bag. And it's such a cute bag to have. I just personally, you know, prefer the Prada over it, but Gucci's belt bag is definitely way more popular. So if you're looking for a belt bag and you want to be, you know, in, there you go. Another thing from Gucci that I feel like is really, really in that they brought back is like the bedazzled bags and like the glitter and just the out there with stuff, patches all over it. I feel like they do this in their shoes too, and it's really, really cute. But even in their bags, like I've seen the Gucci Dionysus with like the rhinestones on the edge, which I think is a beautiful bag. Me personally, I wouldn't necessarily buy it just because something about it, like I really think it's a great bag, but I don't know, maybe like the rhinestones, I'm kind of like everywhere with my bags at times, and I just feel like one of them, my luck would pop off or something. I'm sure they would fix it, but I just wouldn't want to go through all of that. But the rhinestones and like the artwork and patches on the handbags are totally back in, especially this year. They're coming in strong. More and more people are buying those types of bags, especially the ones by Gucci. It's actually really tempting how much like they just put it on the bag and like boom, it's like on my computer screen. I'm like, like it's so, I don't know, it's so different and unique, and I feel like that's what draws a lot of people to it, because it's not just a normal regular handbag. It has something special on the bag. It's definitely intriguing and definitely in right now. Brand number 6, Hermes. And you know, Hermes is, I feel like, becoming more and more, I mean, Hermes is like the pinnacle, I feel like, of luxury handbags. Everybody wants that Hermes Birkin or Hermes Kelly bag. But one bag in particular by Hermes I feel like is becoming more and more popular, and it's definitely one of their more affordable handbags, is the Hermes Evelyn. I see that bag a lot nowadays, and it wasn't like that so much a year or two ago, but more and more I'm starting to see it all over bloggers pages and just everywhere. I've been seeing more and more of it, and I think it's such a great bag. I personally don't have it because I just feel like it's a little too big for me and my frame. I would want to wear it crossbody, and me being 4'9", I just feel like it's a little bit on the big side. Maybe I would get it in the mini one day, I don't know, but it's definitely a really cute, practical bag that can hold a lot and is definitely trendy right now. If anyone's looking to add Hermes to their collection or already has Hermes but not this bag, I highly recommend the Hermes Evelyn. Is something to look into because it is such a fabulous bag. Brand number 8, good old Prada. You guys, I love Prada. I just love that Prada is back in, especially their nylon collection. Their nylon collection is known as like super iconic, super timeless and classic. So the fact that it's back in and like, well, not back in because it never left if it's timeless, right? But it's more and more popular this year. I'm loving it. So I'm really not naming anything in particular from Prada, but just basically their nylon collection. If you get anything from their nylon line, I feel like it is not only timeless, but definitely trendy and in right now. So if you're going to get one, go ahead and do it now. Now is the time. People are wearing more and more Prada nylon out and about on the runways, online, fashion bloggers, all of that, celebrities, particularly the Prada belt bag that I love personally, and also like the Prada tote bags or messenger bags in the nylon styles. All totally in right now, along with like, you know, the whole retro vibe. I feel like now is the time to invest in a nylon piece by Prada if you have been wanting one. And that is all that I have for this video. Did I say 9 brands or 8 brands? I hope I said 8, but if I didn't, I meant 8, not 9. But anyways, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. Let me know if I missed anything or what you think is considered a trend. Also, let me know what your favorite or what you're loving right now of the things that I mentioned in this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.